Children, welcome to your English literature classroom. Today we shall begin a new lesson, or rather a poem to be more specific, which describes and which has a relation to our day-to-day life. I request all of you to keep your books open on page number 80 and listen to this audio while you keep your books open. So as you can see on page number 80, we have a poem by Roald Dahl. You have already read many of his work in class 5 and 6. And now we are going to read a poem. If you look at the poem, you will see, miss, it is full of information and it is such a big poem. But one very important trick is that anything which is very big is always easy than anything which is very small or less in quantity. Why I am telling you this one, children? If you are given to write a descriptive answer, it becomes easy for us to write in our own words. But even if we do not go through the lesson more than once, we can do it. While the exam, or if in a question comes in MCQ type or option based, it is difficult for us to answer. Why? Because we have to read minutely the whole lesson. Okay, now lot of introduction has been done. Directly come to the poem. This poem is about our entertainment in life. Nowadays we have so many things to entertain our mind or to freshen up our mood. We are tired of this studies, so we shall have a break. What can we do in that break? We can just go and watch a small movie or maybe a small video clip. It can be anything informational based, or it can be something which we like. It can be a game also, it can be a fairy tale also. And our choices are vast. We have variety of choice in our life. In this poem, we are going to read about television or TV, which is a very, very important part and parcel of our life nowadays. What was the life before television? What we have gained after going through the entertainment which we receive from television is the main theme or the summary of this poem. So let us not waste any more time and directly begin this poem. How did people entertain themselves before the invention of the television? Do you think television has changed our lives for better or for worse? Let's read a humorous poem about being glued to the TV. Humorous means it is funny, and glued means, children, when we stick to something throughout the day. You see, most of the time parents are complaining children are glued to their mobile phones. And nowadays we have to, because everything is through the phone only, not only studies, even entertainment and any other thing. Okay, so let us begin. The most important things we have learned so far as children are concerned is never, never, never let them near your television set, or better still, just do not install the idiotic thing at all. Now, all of us will accept, isn't it, that the most important thing which we like in our life for entertainment is naturally a TV. Whenever we are sitting for our lunch or dinner, our eyes are always there on the TV. Maybe our favorite song is being played, or maybe our favorite cartoon is being played, or it can be something else also, informative or entertainment purpose. So our eyes are always glued to the television, and we can be late, we can be distracted from the studies or from any work which is more important than watching the TV for a longer time. So the most important thing that we have learned, who have learned, we all of us, is so far as children are concerned. Children mean you all. Okay, you all are children, you all are small. As per children are concerned, we have observed, the world have noticed, that is, it is never, never, never should be done that the television set is near them, and this will only be possible if you do not install, if you do not bring the idiotic box in the house. Sometimes our parents get angry, that we are sitting in front of the TV and continuously eating slowly so that we can watch the whole program, whatever it is, whatever program is going on. So we are late in for our class, for our school, maybe for our bath, maybe for our dinner or anything else. So we are just wasting the time as per our parents' thought, or as per the world's thing, that the children are sitting in front of the TV glued for a longer time, and this can only be avoided if a house do not install the TV, or if the house is without the idiotic box. Now one more thing, children, underline the word idiotic thing. This TV is also considered as an idiot box. Why it is considered? As we learn the poem, we will understand it. In almost every house we have been, we have watched them gaping at the screen. That means whichever house you go, children, even you as a children will also accept everybody has a TV in their house. Maybe it is possible they do not have a laptop or a desktop, but they will always have a TV in the house. They loll and slop and lounge about. That means what? They casually sit over there without giving attention to anything else. Where do they sit, and who are sitting? The children are sitting, and they are sitting in front of the TV and stare until their eyes pop out. Stare means what? Looking at a straight stretch without the eyelids being closing for a while also. And pop out means you are looking at the TV screen for a so long time and with so much attention, with so much careful emotions or expression, it seems as if the eyes will come out. So you can underline pop out and write as if the eyes will come out. As if the eyes will come out. Popping out means coming out. They sit and stare and stare and sit until they are hypnotized by it, as if the TV has done some hypnotism over the children and they are continuously sitting in front of it. So this first paragraph explain what are the scenarios of every house, almost every house, and this can only be controlled if you do not install the TV or if you do not bring it at home. Now what is the meaning of installation, children? That means the same thing as bringing the television to the house. Oh yes, we know it keeps them still, but they don't climb out the window sill. But did you ever stop to wonder what this does to your beloved tot? Now, in this 4 lines, again the same thing is repeated, that they are sitting, gluing their eyes in front of the TV. They sit over there still. There is no movement of the body also. Sitting in front of the TV, maybe on the sofa or on the chair or somewhere, and even the body is not also moving. Even they do not climb out the window. What is the meaning of window sill? The part of the window which they can hold. Even they do not climb out. This line suggests that we are not even moving for a while also. We are simply sitting glued in front of the television. Again I am telling children, these are spoken about the child, about the children. They here means these things are spoken by the author, by the poet, about the children. But did you ever stop to wonder what? But we as a parent, we as a controller or guardian, did we think and stop and think and take our time to find out that what things has changed in our beloved tot? Tot means a young child, a very young child, that is of yours age only. So have we ever stopped and thought about what has happened to our child? Once again, this 4 lines suggest that the children are sitting without any movement in front of the TV, and what changes has brought the TV towards the life of the children, and we as a parent, what we are doing to it. Come to the next one. It rots the sense in the head. It kills imagination dead. He can no longer understand a fantasy, a fairy land. His brain becomes as soft as cheese. His powers of thinking rust and freeze. Very, very important line. That's why it is written in bold. And this part of the poem is also the moral in the poem, which we should apply in our life and start to apply it immediately now onwards. So what does it do? It rots the sense in the head. This means all of us have our own thinking power. All of us think in a creative way, isn't it? Suppose I tell the class or tell a group of children to draw a scenery. Everybody will draw according to their own imagination, according to their own thinking capacity. All will not draw the same thing, isn't it? Maybe there can be similarities, but everything will not be similar. But this imagination, this creative power, this inborn talent which is already hidden inside us, which is a latent talent, cannot be brought in front of us if we sit in front of the TV whole day. Why? Because we are not using our brain for creativity. In this paragraph suggests children do not use their capacity or creativity. Do not use their creativity. If you want, you can write as you are listening to this. Children do not use their creativity for presenting or creating anything new. Now you will say, Miss, why you are telling this? Because our brain has stopped working. We are always engaged in front of a big screen and we are not able to create new things, the talent of which we have. It rots the sense in the head. That means it is the whatever sense it is there in the head, it has already rotten. Rot means that rotten is the past tense, isn't it? So it is already rotten. Something which has become, which is of no use. It kills imagination dead. It kills the creativity power inside the brain. He can no longer understand a fantasy, a fairy land. So if we continuously look at the TV for many social things, for any program, then the fairy tale, then the things which we like, we will forget these things. Nowadays, most of the children, especially, they are engaged in various kind of television program, plus they are most of the time busy with their phone or maybe even television also, playing games. So this destroys our mind. But what to do? We have to control ourselves. If parents are shouting, teachers are shouting, nobody will listen. Unless and until you shout for yourself that yes, from today onwards, only for 45 minutes a day I will watch a TV, and not throughout the day I will be sitting in front of the TV. His brain becomes as soft as cheese. That means what? Brain is not working only. That's why it has become very soft. It has become like a sponge. His powers of thinking rust and freeze. What is the meaning of rust, children? When the iron is of no use, if it is kept without any use, it will rust. And freeze means everything has stopped. So you can underline, freeze and write stopped working. What is stopped working? The brain is not working. Children, this poem will be very interesting one and it will also help us in our day-to-day life. But since it is a big poem, we will not be able to complete in one audio. So I will request all of you to go through the lines which we have done in this audio and listen to this explanation more than once, if possible at all. Any doubt regarding this lesson or poem, we shall discuss it during the class. So today I will end my audio based on this video till here. In the next part of the audio, we shall discuss the rest of the poem. And I would like to bring a change in all of your life so that you can understand that you all are creatures of God filled with lot of creativity. So avoid watching television. If you all do at all, you can watch it, but not for a longer time. This will take out your eyes. It will spoil your eyes as well as your mental health. With this note, I end my explanation. Stay tuned and take care. Stay safe at home.